Hello listeners and welcome to the children's program. I'm Pema. Today I have Pema lhamo, a 5th grader from Changrigphel Law Secondary School, reciting a story. The story is titled Princess with the Wings. The story talks about an arrogant princess who always thinks that she is the best and is always proud of her wings. The story highlights the transition that she undergoes, and at the end she finds the beauty of being selfless and also knows about the importance of being beautiful from the inside. To know more about how she transforms, let's listen to the program. Can you tell me your name, class, and the story that you're going to narrate?
I'm Pema lhamo. I study in 5th grade and today I'm going to be reading The Princess with Wings. Here I go. In an ancient kingdom, there lived a beautiful princess. The unique thing about the princess was that she was born with 2 tiny wings. Her wings had all the colors of the rainbow and were decorated with silver and gold sparkles. As the princess grew up, her wings became stronger and brighter. She also learned to fly like the birds and butterflies. People praised the princess for her beauty and splendid wings. Soon, the princess became proud and vain. "People love me for my beautiful wings," she would often boast. The king was worried for the princess. Many times he would counsel her, "You should not be vain and boastful, my dear. It is important to be beautiful on the inside too." But the princess would always turn deaf to the king. One day, the princess went to the king and said, "Father, I want to go flying around the world, displaying my magnificent wings to the people." At first, the king did not approve of the idea since he feared the hazards of the journey. But when he thought, "So far, I have failed to teach virtue to my vain daughter, the journey might teach her some." So he allowed the princess to journey on her wing around the world. To ensure safety, the king ordered his soldiers to follow the princess secretly on a flying chariot. The next morning, the princess spread her wings and took off in the sky. Many birds and butterflies swarmed after her, singing praise of her sparkling wings. Everywhere the princess and her companions flew, they received loud cheers from the people. The princess was very pleased. She visited many kingdoms until she reached a city which seemed darker than the rest of the world. The people in that land did not notice the princess or her wings, even when she flew too close to them. No one looked out. The princess felt both angry and curious. Why are these people so indifferent? She wondered. She flew to the strange city and found that there was no laughter or joy. All the people looked sad and worried. The princess alighted under a tree and walked up to a group of people sitting there. "What is wrong here?" she asked them. "Why does everyone look so sad?" An old man replied, "We are sad for our prince. He is ill with some strange disease. So far, many physicians and healers have tried to cure him, but no avail. We love our prince very much and we don't want to see him die," said another man sobbing. "But we don't know what to do." And then all the people standing there began to cry and wail. The princess thought, "Why do they love the prince so much? Does he too have wings like me?" Then she asked the people, "Why is the prince so special to you? Is he very handsome?" The old man replied, wiping his tears, "Our prince is indeed very handsome, but that is not why we love him. We love him because he is gentle and humble, kind and helpful, brave and strong, and the noblest of all princes. He plays with our children, helps us when we are in need, and takes care of us." Suddenly, a young man from the group noticed the princess's wing. He slowly stepped forward and said, "Oh, kind lady, you have wings like an angel. I have heard that angels' wings have healing powers. "Can you cure our prince? At least you can try." One by one, people gathered around the princess and begged her to try and save their prince. The princess was not sure about her wings having healing powers. However, she felt glad to see people giving her so much importance. So she agreed to their request. Led by the people, the princess reached the place. When the king learned the purpose of the princess' visit, he allowed her to see the prince. The guards led the princess with wings to the chamber where the prince lay unconscious. Now, the princess really did not know what to do. She had just walked into the place to display her wings. However, she felt disappointed when no one praised her beauty or her splendor. Her vanity was shattered in that instant. Confused and dismayed, she sat by the prince's cot. As fate would have it, a gentle breeze caused the princess' wings to brush against the prince's face, and there prince opened up his eye. The princess' wings indeed had healing powers, which she had been unaware of. The prince sat up, appeared, and held it. The whole kingdom rejoiced. A great feast was organized to thank the princess with wings. The king showered the princess with choices of gifts. People came out to the princess and fell her at her feet, thanking her from the bottom of their heart. The princess realized that these people loved her not for her wings, but for her kind deed. Now she remembered her father's words. It is important to be beautiful on the inside too. The princess returned to her kingdom and apologized to her father. The king was happy to see that his daughter was now a changed person, a kind and noble soul, free from vanity and false pride. The princess with wings went on to heal many sufferers and won accolades not for her wings but for the good deed that she performed. Thank you.
So why did you choose this story?
I choose this story because in the story it tells that we should be beautiful from the inside too.
So what are your hobbies?
My hobby is to read and play games.
What type of games do you like to play?
I like to play games like badminton, volleyball, and many other games.
Okay, so what was the last story that you have read?
Last story I had read was The Dragon Slayer.
Okay, so what was it about?
It was about in a village suffering from drought, and in the village forest there lived a dragon sleeping for a long time, and the children secretly planned to wake up the dragon. And when the dragon waked up in the middle of the city, when he swished his tails in the ground, there came a small stream of water, and then after some time there came a large stream of water that made the place a lake, and all the people thanked the dragon for the lake.
What's your ambition in life? What do you want to become when you grow up?
I want to become a doctor.
And why do you want to become a doctor?
I want to become a doctor because I want to help the sick people when they are in problems.
What's your favorite story till far?
My favorite story is The Princess with Wings, because in this story I have learned a lesson telling that we should be beautiful from the inner mind also.
I hope you all had a wonderful time listening to the story. Do join us again every Saturdays and Sundays at 2:20 p.m. for more children program.